What's up, YouTube? It's Yemi here again. I hope you guys are great. On this week, we're going to be talking about understanding how to zone your chart, the supply and demand zone, and how to effectively use it to simplify your chart and finding high probability trade setups of this understanding. So sit back and enjoy, and let's go. All right, so let's get into it. So I feel the need to talk about how to break down the market using different zones because it's very imperative that every trader understand this. And this is going to blow your mind off, and it's going to make a difference in your trading going forward. The scope of zoning the market and zoning by the value areas is for it to simplify your chart, and I'm going to show you guys in a few minutes. So let's get straight into it. So today I'm going to be using the USD CHF as a case study. Now, this is the naked chart right here. When you look at the naked chart, you can see you might be seeing the candlesticks, but you might not find the right information you need. And the only way to zone the market, to the only advantage and the only importance of zoning is for it to bring organization to your chart, to understand the range that the market is, understand the range the market is, the areas of value around where the market price is at the end of the day. So that's the whole idea of zoning. So let's get straight into it. So usually I start my analysis from the multi-time frame, which is the higher time frame, the weekly time frame, right, to see what the market is doing. So the first thing I can see right here is try to understand the trend of the market. So in understanding the trend of the market, I have higher highs, you can see higher lows, you can see high, you can see low, then the high. You can see this low, around the previous area of resistance, turning it to support, and now price is breaking below, and price is giving us a retest, and we don't know what price is doing right here. And price is currently at this level. So the first thing I would love to see right here is there are certain areas right here where the market is actually finding an area of interest. You can see resistance level, the same resistance level, when you connect it, right? We have a resistance level right here, the resistance level right here, a support level right here, a support level right here, a resistance level right here. And you can see the price is actually connecting it, right? So let's go to the downside. We have a resistance level right here. You can see a support level right here. And you can see that the market is also, connecting it. And we have this level right here, which is a support level, support level, support level, a support level, a support level. And you can see the market is connecting it. So what's the first thing we do? Let's bring out our zone. So I use the horizontal support resistance tool to identify the zone, right? So the many people use this just the horizontal line, just like this. Many people use the horizontal line just like this, but I do not recommend it because it does not give you the full picture of that zone. So you should be able to treat these areas as zone, not just key areas, not key levels. So if there's anything in this video, you should take that as a free nugget from me. So let's connect it, right? We have this first two right here. Let's connect it. So apparently we have this resistance level where price, had hit before. You can see this resistance level right here, right? So what is the next level that we're actually looking at, right? We have this, like we said in the past, we have this resistance level turned into support, resistance here, support right here, turned into resistance right here. So let's bring out our horizontal support and resistance level, and let's identify that level out. So what have we been able to do? We've been able to identify that level out. So the next level, let me take that off. The next level that we can see right here is what we have, this area of previous support, this previous support right here, resistance turned into a support again. So what are we going to do with that, right? Let's identify it out. So let me bring it out back. So let's identify it out. Bring out your horizontal support and resistances. So we have an horizontal support right here. So bring it back a little lower. You can see those level right here acting. So what is the whole idea of this, right? The whole idea of this is very simple. So let's bring it out. So we have all this level right here, as you can see. So the whole idea of everything we just did was to give us a proper understanding of where the market is acting. So let's just look at something. Um, where is the current market price? The current market price is right here. But where are the most recent zones or the most significant zone, around the current market price? Of course, we have this upper zone right here, and we have this lower zone right here. So what does that tells us? That tells us that when we want to consider our area of focus, right? We, instead of us looking at this area, so let me replace this with the blue, right? So apparently, initially, we could see that these are all the zones upon which the market has been moving in recent time. But the fact that we have been able to break this down to different layers, which is what we have the zone right here from this level to this level, and we have price from this new zone to this new zone. Now, where's the current market price? Like we said, the current market price is right here. So what does that tell us? Automatically, our focus is on the upper zone. Our focus is in between this zone to this zone. So let me clear that out. So now what are we looking at? The price, if price either comes to this stop or price either, reject back to this lower zone. So we have that already. So we have an area of focus for the market, which you can see clearly. Beautiful. So now that we have that, let's keep this on the side because we're still going to be using this. So this blue range just shows our range of focus, on the near term, right? So let's go to the daily time frame to see what the market is doing. So the goal is for you to keep simplifying the markets, keep simplifying the market until you find the zone to which you can be trading in. So let's look at it, right? When you zoom the price out, you can see the area of resistance, resistance turns support, support now turning into resistance right here. So what is the next you want to do? Can we streamline our zones further, right? Understand the fact that the market is right within this range. So what's the first thing you do? The first thing you do is to zoom it out again. When you zoom price out, what do we know for sure? We can see right here that price started to move on the what? Higher high, the higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Then we have a break right here. Can you see the break right here? So upon this break right here, what do we have again? We have an area, a very strong area where price must have been rejected, which is what? Resistance turn support turn into resistance. And when you look at it to the back, we have this level respected resistance, this level respected resistance, resistance, resistance. So what do? You bring out your what again? Your zone again. So when you bring out your zone and you over your zone over this beautiful level. So what do you add? So what do you have right here? That means your focus now. Let's take the annotation off. That means where's the current market price? The current market price is around the top of the zone. So your focus now has gone from, your focus now has gone from this zone to this zone now to what? This zone to this zone. So let us narrow down our focus. So now our focus is going to be somewhere around the spot, right? So if there's anything we want to do, it has to be focused between this point right here to this point. Look at how we've narrowed down the market. First, we started by narrowing down the market from, so first we started by defining the market from this level. Later we narrow it down to this level. Now you can see that we're narrowing it down to this level. So what does that mean? So that means that if we find price give us a reaction to this zone, where's the next zone that price might be, and we find a rejection right here, then price is coming to this downside. So we have price caught up in between this zone right here and this zone right here. Look at how simplified our chart has become, right? So this is the beauty of everything. Now, this is the point now that you're on the daily time frame, you've zoned the price down. So this is the point now that you now go to your lower time frame on the 4 hour time frame. You can see how I'm breaking the market down systematically, right? So on the 4 hours time frame, gotta zoom it out. What do you have? This is where you now bring out your trend line. This is how you bring your trend line. You already know how we trade the trend line. If you don't know it, I've made a video on YouTube on how you can actually trade on the trend line. So it's going to be added to the card, right on this video. You can watch it right after. You can see we have a touch 1, touch 2, which this level is a validation phase. Touch 3, price didn't touch this, it made this touch, right? It was shy away from me. It made a touch right here, but you can see that it was a failed touch. So apparently we have the market failed this touch. But look at what happened, right? What happened was what on the fourth touch, it gave us like a retest right here. So what does it mean? Price is below this zone right here. It's still below this zone right here, and it's already finding two resistance. Number one, previous area of daily support turning into a resistance, and secondly, we're having the trend line resistance, right? Diagonal support on resistance, right? So now let's take all of that off. So now what do we do right here? Remember, we said, let's bring this one closer. Let's bring this one closer. Yeah, very good. Because I want you guys to see it as, we make this out as well. So apparently, we said that if we can find, a confirmation for a sell, right? Price is going to be within this range and this range, and we can be finding a trade opportunity within this range. So what are we looking out for? We're looking out to see if the resistance is going to hold on this level. If this resistance can hold and price find a rejection, then we can actually be taking the markets down to this level. So you can see how we've been able to narrow down, right, our area of interest by just zoning. So in this case, what will my setup looks like? My setup will now look like this, right? It means my setup will now look like this. So now on the 4-hour time frame, I'm looking at this right here. So let me go to the 1-hour time frame and let me go find a setup now that I've zoned it out, right? So let me bring this out. Let me bring this closer. Let me replace this to a grain, right? So that it can be much more obvious. So um this is my area of interest between this resistance level right here and this support level right here. So if I can find a trade opportunity in here, I'm definitely going to do that. So on the 1-hour time frame now, we have diagonal resistances, which is within this range. We have a diagonal resistance right here where we're looking to see if the market is going to reject, all of this zone. And we have what an horizontal, an horizontal resistance and the diagonal resistance with prices hit. You can see after price hit it, it has been going on a range back to this resistance level again. So now what is going to be my entry on this pair? Now that I've found the zone that I want to trade it in. So number one, I bring out my trend line right here, which is my touch one. You can see I have a touch one right here, a touch two right here. Look at it. We have this touch one, we have this touch two, then I have this touch three right here. Then I have this touch four right here. So what does it look like? Bring out the structure, understand the structure of the market. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. A high, then we have this low. This low that's not been taken off. Then you see price reacting this low. You can see right here, price came here to hit the touch five, and price is now back up here. So what am I going to do? It's really very simple. I bring out my zone right here. So I bring out the slow right here. So what is my setup going to be like? My setup is now going to be focused on what? If I am able to break this level and retest this level, then I could be selling right back to this level. So apparently, in the greater scheme of things, my tradable zone will now be off this level, from this level to this level. And what am I going to be looking out for from this level? From this level right here to the top, let me just do it manually, right? I'm not using the trading view. So from this level right here to the top will now be my area of stop loss, right? So the moment price breaks into this level right here, the moment price breaks into this level right here, what do I know? This my daily zone. That means the resistance plus the diagonal resistance has rejected the market, and you can see right there that now the market, my daily zone has rejected the market. And what has the market done? That means it has confirmed that this resistance right here, this resistance that we got right here of this range right here, this resistance right here have successfully rejected the price. And by the time price move to this level, then my tradable zone will be from this point right here to this point. And you can see how I've been able to just use my understanding of how to zone the market to just take high probability trade off of the pair. Okay, guys, so this is how the trade went. I actually saw like an exit point somewhere around this point, which gave us about 1:4 because we risked about 29 pips on this wonderful pair eventually. And the point is that, yeah, I gave this off the analysis at the beginning, and I waited for the outcome to just show you guys that this worked, right? All you have to do is understand the zoning, right? Today's Friday, a new candle is going to close. A new monthly candle is going to close, so we don't want to hold the trade, and it's just a perfect time to exit. So the point I'm trying to do to make is this: zoning, understanding the principle of zoning and how to relate it with your chart flow is really going to help you so much in forex trading. And the point is, simplify your market, simplify how you trade. It ain't really about all the noises. It ain't really about having all the knowledge. It's really about having specific knowledge and having a specific guide on how to apply this knowledge in forex trading. It's way more easier than you think. And I believe someone has learned something from this video, and I believe you can go on your chart any kind of market to apply it. It works on every kinds of market, right? Apply this thing, back test over and over, and this might just be what you need in your trading. But if you need more, you can join my free Telegram channel via the link in description, and you can see pinned in the comment section, where I give free weekly signals. I give it out for free, um you know periodically. And I have, if you want to learn how to understand in-depth knowledge, you need a guide, someone that can walk you through. I offer the service of one-on-one mentorship, which you're going to see the service when you join my Telegram channel. I offer full mentorship service as well, and I offer VIP signal service for people who really just want to earn. So I hope you guys can make the most of this, and most importantly, be more intentional. You don't have to, move in circles in forex trading for many years to learn. Really, everything you need to learn is what I'm giving out, right, for you guys. And I hope someone just utilizes this. And if you need to take a step further, trust me, you can reach out to me. My Instagram link is on the link in description. My Telegram link is on link in description, and you can just reach out to me, and I can help you get started in your first journey. Thank you so much, and I wish you guys a wonderful rest of your week. Have a safe one.